Ahí volví. Como que se cayó aquí la conexión, algo pasó. Pero al parecer ya estamos de regreso. Ok. Bueno, vamos a hacer esa de... Voy a agarrar esos de una vez, ya que ando cerca. Me voy con el herrero. Sí, es que se cortó aquí la transmisión, marcó un error y se me cayó la señal de todo. Pero ya me dijo que fuera a la putrefacta. Enfermos estos. ¿Dónde está el...? Yo quiero ir con el herrero ese, creo que es el herrero, no ese que está acá. Pero no sé dónde está la entrada, a ver. ¿Ya se fue a dormir o qué? No, ¿por qué desapareció? ¿Aquí? Está cerrado, ¿por qué? Vamos arriba. Hago la principal. Ok. Nada más subir aquí a ver qué hay. Tengo curiosidad. Ok, bueno, vamos a hacer... Era... Los piratas de Novigrado. Mira, lo de los ladrones ya se me fue, no la seguí, me marcó en rojo. ¿Ves? Me brinqué. Ya ni sé qué tengo que hacer. Ah, ok. No, pues es que aquí no hay un orden, o sea, vas para todos lados, no. No lleva, está muy abierto. Tú ya te lo sabes, yo no. A ver, vamos para acá. Vamos para darle. Voy a agarrar este de aquí de una vez.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. The black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Which are shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Te ayudaré.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Ok, no la voy a dejar pendiente, no lo voy a hacer. Nada más voy a agarrar todo lo que pueda hacer aquí. Bueno. Hombre, tengo que vender todo esto, mira. Vamos a ver si puedo vendérsela aquí al tabernero. A ver si las compra. No compra. No, porque lo vi aquí cerca, pero no compro. Chale, mira, me compré la antorcha. Vamos a buscar quien me los compre porque necesito deshacerme de todo eso. Es que ya se me va a llenar el peso, mira, 125. Después voy a agarrar cosas y no voy a tener espacio. Aparte no. Vamos para acá. Aquí sí las compra o no. Yo sí he guardado cosas ahí en el alijo, pero por las espadas y eso, ¿para qué las quiero? Salen muchas. Aquí no están. Nomás me voy a deshacer de algunas. El mercader aquí está. Vamos a vender algunas, al cabo no pasa nada. Tengo un chorro de cosas.
Show me your wares.
No se las puedo vender tampoco. Que la.
So long.
Bueno, voy a hacer la misión esa, yo creo que voy a terminar por el día de hoy. Nada más hago esa misioncilla de encontrar la guarida del rey de los mendigos. Vamos a ver qué hay aquí.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
¿Quién eres y qué quieres? No sé qué responderle. No lo ves, un bicho raro.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer methods.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the grove's upkeep.
La 1, la vieja puerca ha tenido lechos, sí.
Old sows farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the grove, brother.
Reúnete con el rey de los mendigos.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not
Ay,
needed on a whim.
es por aquí.
Positively indispensable.
No, verdad, por abajo.
In that case,
O es para acá.
please be
Es abajo. Vamos a agarrar esto de aquí.
External fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
So, how are things?
Good.
Está 3.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Veo que se conocen. Me gusta si consigues encontrarme. La 2. Tienes que hablar de algo conmigo.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
¿Qué le pongo? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, lo hago. 1. ¿Qué quieres?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I
Sí,
imagined.
de hecho,
Come on.
yo prefiero que
Let me give you
que
a taste of
escoger
my
a
life.
Triss que a Yennefer.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Well? Cost you double in the rain.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Que la uno que lo haré yo.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Entra al sótano.
Well?
Vamos a agarrarle aquí las cosas estas. No creo que se enoje. Ahí con tu permiso. ¿Qué pasó? Oye, un grito ahí. Híjole, me bajó mucho. Me ha hecho una carnita.
Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Aquí está.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating me. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Vamos a buscar aquí. Ya estoy lleno de peso, mire. Ya no va a poder correr. Pero tengo una, voy a ponerme, tengo uno para más peso aquí ya que me había puesto. Esta otros 60 más.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry. Well?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
¿Qué le pongo? ¿Le has dicho que eres hechicera? ¿Hay algún problema?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
¿Qué le pongo? Pagarás por adelantado.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Coloca trampa para las ratas. Por lo menos no solo sencillo dibujo para guiarte.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and dropping.
Que ya volví, ya se volvió a cortar, pero aquí estamos.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Se cortó, pero regresé. Es que no tengo que revisar ahí qué está pasando. No me está aguantando aquí algo. ¿Qué le pongo ahí? ¿Qué le pondré? Así es. O decimos, me alegro que no nos guardemos rencor, ¿ok?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Híjole, ¿qué le pongo aquí? Está bien.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done.
Geralt,
Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I will kill you. Get him from both sides.
Hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
¿Qué le pongo? De nada.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market.
Christopher
The house
Valdez.
is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJonkir, is a
Vale.
rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take
Compra
care
el
of.
juego para PC.
Another rat-infested
Que si vale la
warehouse.
pena.
Not
Excelente,
exactly.
sí, claro que sí.
Nothing
Es
even remotely
recomendadísimo.
satisfying. Such are the times.
Yo lo estoy jugando aquí en PS4 y llegué a jugar el 1 en PC y desde el 1 está bien padre. Me alegra haberte visto otra vez. Si tienes manera de comprarlo,
It was nice to see you again.
sí te lo
You
recomiendo.
too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bix, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
¿Que sigo esa misión o qué? Encuentra la soñadora de la casa vieja. Lo que sigue. Es otra principal. Se sigue con... ¿Hay manera de seguir con lo de Tris? ¿O no? No, todavía no. Pues a lo mejor sí le sigo otra misioncilla. Ah, no, pues... Yo creo que esta, ¿verdad? Sí, la 7. A ver, pues vamos a hacer esta, ya que está aquí. Eso sí, para jugarlo en PC, sí, como dice Clay Carmen, debes tener ahí una compu ahí más o menos decente para poder aprovechar así todos los gráficos y todo así bien.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
He perdido una con una tarjetita de red. Si es PC de escritorio, pues una tarjeta de red ya aparte de la integrada, Nvidia o AMD. No sé, a lo mejor un procesador que sea arriba de un hasta de un Core i3 podría ser, Core i5 mejor. Busco a Corín. Si es laptop, pues sí, alguna de perder un Core i5 para arriba. Y de preferencia que tenga tarjeta también aparte. Aparte de la integrada, vaya. Por ahí laptops que tienen, no sé, la Intel y la Nvidia para procesar distinto el video. ¿Por qué te importa? ¿Puedo pasar? ¿Por qué te importa la historia de la casa?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Puedo pasar.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Vamos a agarrar todo.
Stop! Go away! Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Hay cosas ahí.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Vamos a sacar todo aquí. Es arriba. Ah, el diosecillo.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Bueno, en lo que está con su pesadilla, vamos a agarrarle aquí todo el...
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Está la subida aquí, acá.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Agarrar todo ahí, la muñeca ya la agarré.
There was a cradle on the second floor.
Deja
Wonder
la
what had
muñeca
happened
en
if I
la
laid a doll in
cuna.
it.
Monta la cuna. Deja la muñeca en la cuna. Va a estar abajo. Qué miedo. Descubre por qué la puerta se cerró de golpe.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Vamos a checar el horno.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
¿Qué le pongo? ¿Qué me recomiendas? Sé que no eres peligrosa. Sé que no eres peligrosa.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
¿Y qué me recomiendas? ¿Echarla? Hagamos un trato.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up. But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Despertó.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Perdí aquí, es para acá. ¿Por qué te cae?
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
¿Qué le pongo? Por la 1A, la casa encantada. Dos. Sé por qué la casa está encantada.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it. The truth is, we're already dependent on the black mountains, economically.
Bueno, me voy a reunir con esa.
Thing is punishable by death.
Hey, you. Seen any prime filly? Laid up poor son's den lately. Stop going there or play something.
Vamos a ver qué hay aquí de...
I was made for loving.
Corín, ¿dónde está la Corín? Ahí abajo.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Arriba.
No glass.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Adelante.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
Le pongo, la entrené en Kaer Morhen. 1. Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Siri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Otro recuerdo. ¿Qué le pongo? ¿Sí o no? No. Sí.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Que la 2 le entrenen caer Morgen. Ok.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Pero vamos a contarle todo.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Le salió una vez la vida.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger.
Ah, no, ya no.
I dreamt of her
Ya
multiple
le estoy
times.
diciendo dónde vas.
I found her at Stege Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
No, ¿por qué no?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
¿Es hija de la vieja sangre o qué?
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer would be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
¿Qué le pongo? ¿Sí o no? ¿Qué me recomiendas, Claire Carmen? ¿Quieres añadir algo más? Supongo que sí.
Yeah, there's something else.
No, sigamos.
Let's continue, please.
Oh, no, pues ya le puse ahí.
Make yourself comfortable.
Hago como
Try to
quieras.
relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
¿A quién? ¿Jasker o Jennifer Actress? No, a Jasker no, la 1.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Romero y Tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Listo. Ay, desapareció y luego apareció parada.
Yes.
Bueno, yo creo que aquí ya le voy a detener por el día de hoy. Clay Carmín, voy a grabar. Y pues muchas gracias por haber estado aquí, por el follow. Los invito a mis otras redes donde comparto y hago mis directos. Facebook, arnoldololo.orteca, YouTube y aquí por Twitch. YouTube necesito que me echen la mano ahí para llegar a los 100 suscriptores y hacer un cambio. Pero ahí sí tienen oportunidad de suscribirse. Gracias, Click Carmín, y nos vemos muy pronto. Y dejo esto ahí. Cuídense mucho. Y nos vemos pronto a seguir con The Witcher. Gracias. Bye.